Everyday link information, personal, private, whether how big or small it is, it can affect you in any way you can think of. There's always a target on your back. There's always people out there meaning harm. No matter how good you live your life, no matter how secure you are, little simple steps can always help take and lead to the bigger picture. Now, today's society, people seem to always care about social media. Social media is something I'm not really too big of a fan of. I don't have anything. Now, as little as a Facebook post. You got a new dog, your first dog, first pet. Now, from these can lead into bigger security measurement risks. Now, oftentimes, when you're choosing your password or an account security, you answer a series of questions. Name of the street you first grew up on, your mother's maiden name of your first pet. Now, time to time, my wife has shown me some of these small little cute quizzes on Facebook. Now, these quizzes consist of, I bet you don't remember the name of the first street you lived on. I bet you don't remember the name of your first pet. I bet you don't remember your mother's maiden name. Now, if you can link the two and two together, these are the same questions needed for your account information. Social media, as harmless as it seems, is the biggest way to gain advantage as a threatener. Now, you post every day with update pictures of where you're going. You can check in things you're doing at that moment, who you're with. Now, these allow targets to identify where you are and who you're with. Now, if you go out and post a picture of a restaurant you're eating at and check in, somebody knows where you're at. By a simple view, they know where you're located in that restaurant or in that shopping center. Social media security is a big risk. Essentially, it can allow others into your life, into your personal life. Now, it may seem harmless. Somebody may add you, you don't really know who they are. If your account's not set private, others can see. They can also steal information alongside with those little quizzes. These are assets leading into your security life and your measures. Now, to approach off that, we can look at your passwords. How often do you change your passwords? Not often. You probably use the same ones, the same variants for everything. You should change that. Don't let your phone remember all your passwords. Now, by constantly changing your passwords every month to every few months, you reduce the risk of the leakage of your password. Now, this will keep somebody from being able to hack in or to guess a simple password, not the name of your dog with 123 exclamation $. Throw a random series of numbers, XR5 dash a password dash YTU. Something simple as that can help lead to bigger security. Now, along with that, you can link that back in to your social media, help reduce the risk of your accounts getting leaked, because 9 times out of 10, one password is all passwords. Use the same password for everything across the board until you forget it and you have to reset it. And you don't mind going back into the other app and you're already logged in. You didn't change that password. Now you have 4 or 5 different passwords you're trying to remember. Now, that can be a pain in the butt, but if you were to change a password once every month, now the scrambleness of trying to remember a password also helps reduce the risk. If you just change it once a month, once every 2 months, so on and so forth, you get the same password, updated and more secure. Now, another thing with operational security, your physical security. Now, OPSEC is commonly more known in the military, however, can help in your personal life too. Physical security. You're out on grocery store, having a chat on the phone. Now, you might be having some hardships or some gains. Speaking of that, in a public space, there's more ears than you can think of. More people can hear what you're trying to say or what you did say, and now they have gained that information. Now, they probably won't use it against you, but you never know. You know, understanding where you are and when you should have conversations or said things can increase security in a physical public setting, reducing, now shredding mail, burning mail, cutting up old credit cards, throwing them away in different trash cans instead of just one helps reduce the risk of somebody finding it and, once again, using it against you. So taking these smaller steps, right? Now, social media, we'll go back to that. The biggest one, everybody has a Facebook, everybody has a Snapchat, everybody has an Instagram. All these apps use your location. Now, Snapchat tracks your location. You can see where people are. You may not know who somebody is. Now, your account may be secured, but if somebody else's account gets hacked and they mean harm to you, you have a walking GPS in your pocket. They can lock on and track you, and that's not good for anybody, especially you. By taking these small little practices and implements, you can make the biggest measures of your life. Now, they may seem little, however, if in the wrong hands, they can mean all the harm in the world. Now, these little things can lead to bigger issues. Your password can get leaked into your email. Now your email is being sold on the black market. I myself have had identity hacks with said credit card company, major credit card company. Now I have to be extra careful. I take far more risk now, and that's because I keep up to date on it. Some people don't know until it's too late. Don't be a victim.